Hello and welcome. This is Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV. My name is Bernard Abeko. Today, interesting things day we will go discuss on this show. I know say you go love them because my guys already go through the script and we're very interested in them. The Ghana Premier League come back. A lot of exciting things to talk about. Of course, we'll go into the stats about the league and a lot more here on Football Made in Ghana. But before that, I could take a quick break. I come back, I will introduce my guests, but I know say we'll go discuss Black Stars too. Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV. The name be Bernard Abeko. We'll come back right now. Hello and welcome. This is Football Made in Ghana once more on Channel 1 TV. Thank you, say you stick and stay with me. A lot more day we'll go discuss, but first off, make my guys join us on the set. So say me and you plus them, we're going to discuss important things where they relate to one again. First on the list, Biao Jaminta, a day on the Channel 1 Sports desktop. Solid guy out, Charlie. Anything way I tell people, you want right, Charlie, this guy be the guy. Google his name, you know, you have your story. Solid guy, yeah, man. No. He's a solid guy. And of course, Samuel Appiah, with the 2025 name, Samuel Appiah, he's sports analyst, into be writer. You know, I have two of West Africa's best writers on the show every time. And I always be excited because if you put it right about the stories, where you put the whole the stories, and always see the hunt for the stories. So it be solid say I have you for the show. Guys, thank you very much.
Sure.
Join me. On the Zoom, we go link up with Mo Shaban. Mo Shaban be, if you come the Ghana Premier League and start, he be solid guy where they give we all the updates in relation to the stats. First off, how much we there on guard. Moku go watch the review of the past league where we play. Last weekend games where we play. Moku go watch how the whole thing day. My colleague Gabi Ofe put some shows together. Moku watch this. We come out, we go on the Zoom, talk to Mo Shaban, make it break down the analysis for you.
The Ghana Premier League resumed over the weekend after a 33-day hiatus prompted by hooliganism that had disrupted the top-flight competition. The biggest headline from the return was Asante Kotoko's victory over Legon Cities, marking a strong comeback. Kotoko's triumph carried extra significance, forward by the recent passing of devoted fan Nana Frimpong, popularly known as Poli. This emotional motivation was echoed by head coach Prosper Nate Ogum during the post-match press conference, where he emphasized the team's determination to honor Poli by winning their remaining game.
Yeah, we've spoken to them and we've tried as much as possible to ensure that every game we play, we honor our dear brother. Because anywhere we go, whether in Kumasi here or we are on the road, he's the first to welcome us to the venue. So we are all determined. That was why you saw it today. Everybody's determined.
At the Babara Sports Stadium, a robust security presence was deployed to maintain order. Personnel from the National Security, the Ghana Police Service, the Fire Service, stadium guards, and stewards worked together to manage the crowd and prevent a repeat of past incidents. Meanwhile, Accra Heartoffolk quietly secured a 2-0 win against Young Apostles at the Legon Stadium. Off the pitch, Accra Heartoffolk now face scrutiny from the Ghana Football Association prosecutor. Some supporters allegedly breached the stadium's safe zone while celebrating the win over Young Apostles, potentially violating safety protocols. Despite the victory, Hearts coach Abubakar Ouattara remained reserved when pressed about the team's prospects of clinching the league title this season.
Do you still believe you're going to win the Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 season?
I can give you this reply on the 8th June. Let's just talk on the 8th June.
Elsewhere, Mediama Sporting Club and Brecum Chelsea also recorded wins, while Dreams FC and Indiana FC played out a draw at the Tuba AstroTurf, sharing the point in a competitive encounter.
Matchweek 23 for the Ghana Premier League, where we just watch how events go for the interesting stuff in there. Make we go on the line. We're going to put all things together, then make the show very sumptuous. Mo Shabande on the line. It will guide me through what will appear on our screen in relation to the table, the top scorers, how events day, advantage day for some people, and now it will tell me them things. So, Mo, welcome. All right.
Thank you, Abiku.
Fantastic. The way you take your time, I talk, say thank you. Today, me and you no go grudge. Are they come for you? Are they come for you today?
No, today, no grudge. Everything is fine.
If it's so. Mo could talk about the Ghana Premier League table. The last time we talked to you, you established, say, the person where he did top of the table, Mo they pass December, Mo they pass a certain match day, it be go fee win, or most of the times, it a fit change because of what some of the clubs show. Now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, day top of the league. Well, I saw match day 23, forgive me, 20. Match day 20, after match day 20, Kotoko got 37 points. Even though BBN Go Staff, they have 37 points. Then they're second in terms of, because of the, I should say, spelling and things, because BBN Asante Kotoko, because they all have the same goal difference. Now, talk us through the table. Accra has to folk go fish shock these two clubs and win the league.
Abiku, let me take you back to history. We moved from 16 Premier League teams to 18 Premier League teams in 2020. And since then, we've seen a lot of changes with regards to how the league table looks like from the first round to the second round. Taking you back to 2020, it was similar. And that season, we saw Hartlepool clinching the league table, and they had the opportunity to go top of the league in match day 27. And as at that time, Hartlepool, who were champions of the league after 20 games, had 32 points, with the first team, Mediana FC, having 35 points. In 2021-22, after we had a team going from match day 1 to match day 27 before we seeing the champion, in 2021-22, Kumasi Asante Kotoko went top of the league from match day 11. If you remember that season, after match day 10, Kotoko had 20 points, Ediana had 20 points. Then Kotoko faced Ediana in Doma in match day 11, where Kotoko won 2-0. Then they went top with 23 points. Since then, no team caught up. After 20 matches that season, Kotoko accumulated a total of 44 points, while the second team, Mediana, had 36 points. In 2022-23 season, it was Mediama Sporting Club who were champions of the league. And as at match day 20, Mediama SC were 6th place with 31 points, while the first team was Ediana with 36 points, 5 points different. And as at that time, we all didn't know which team was going to win the league. And look at the pattern. 2020-2021, we saw the champion in match days 27. 2021-22, Kotoko won the league in the first round. 2022-23, Mediama SC won the league after match day 31. This is what happened in the match day 31. They played hard to folk at the Accra Sports Stadium, and they won by 5-1. And their team, the team that they were battling against, Ediana FC, lost at home, and that gave Mediama SC the advantage to go top of the league table in match day 31. Last season, Samatex won the league from match day 14 when they went top of the league table. So clearly, it tells you that we've had a pattern since moving from 16 Premier League teams to 18. The pattern is that one season it will be difficult to recognize the winner as early as possible. Then the other season, we'll have the winner from the first round. So 2020-21, match day 27, before we saw how to vote. 2021-22, Kotoko match day 11. 2022-23, we saw Mediama SC also struggling until match day 31. Then last season, the FC Samatex clinched the league table, went top of the league table, clinched the league title from match day 14. That has been the pattern. I'm not surprised as to which team is going to win the league when we are all struggling to even recognize which side is going to clinch the league title. Now, if you look at the analysis of the top 5, clearly every team from the first to the 6th place can win the league title. Asante Kotoko 37 points. Gold Stars 37. Heart of Oak 36. Heart of Lions 34. Nations FC 32. Midiama SC 32. To the extent that Bechem United, who have 30 points, are also title contenders. So from the first to the 7th place, have all got the opportunity to win the league title, because from the first to the 7th place is just 7 points different. And then if you look at 2022-23, after match day 20, the first and the 6th place, Midiama was 5 points difference. And then at the end of the day, Midiama SC won the league. We have 14 matches to go. And with 14 matches to go, it's a total of 42 points. Then clearly, if you go back to history, from the 16 to 18 Premier League teams, the league title winners have always been 60 plus. 60 plus. And we have a total of 42 points. It means that from the first to the 7th place, who have 30 points, and that is Bechem United, if you're able to accumulate a total of 30 points in the remaining 14 matches, then your chances of winning the Premier League is high. Now, let's go back to history and see if it is possible for any of these sides to win the league. Again, to the 18 Premier League teams, Heart of Oak won with 61 points. Then the following season, Kotoko won with 67 points. And on records, Kotoko is the team to have accumulated most points as a league champion since we moved from 16 to 18 teams. Then the following season, Midiama SC won the league with 60 points. Then again, Samatex won the league with 61 points. So the most points accumulated, Kotoko 67 points. Then again, the least points accumulated as champion, Midiama Sporting Club 60 points. So if you have 30 points, you need 30 points to reach 60. If you have 37 points, you need additional 30 points to equal the records of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who won the league with 67 points. So if you look at the chances of all the teams, it is possible for the first team to the 7th team to clinch the league title based on their performance. But you see, in 2020, we saw the winner from match day 27. Then 2022-23, we saw the winner from match day 31. There is a possibility that the league could go to match day 32 before we can see the first and the second. And so for me, I think this is the most competitive Premier League since we moved from 16 to 18. Because even if you want to analyze it from the following season or the previous seasons where the teams at a point in time had to go to match day 27 before seeing the champion, the points gap was about 3 points, 4 points, 5 points difference. But this season, look at the points gap between the first and the third, 1 point. The points gap between the first and second is goals difference. The points gap between first and fourth is just 2 points. So clearly, it's the most competitive league. And if you are able to focus more on your home games, you have the advantage. 14 matches, 7 home games, 7 away games. And it is important that you win all your home games if you want to win the league title. Samatex last season accumulated most points at home, winning 16 of their 17 matches and then losing 1. And that was their advantage, winning about 4 away matches, and they were champions of the league. So you need to win all your home matches, 7, and then win about 3 away matches. And that would possibly give you your 30 plus points to become champions of the league. So you just have to accumulate 30 plus points, 30.
Fantastic. Oh, it be salient salient point where they raise, you know. Where on top of that, I like the dynamics in what they do. I like the dynamics in what you do. But I want to make you hold on there for me. Moku shift our attention to the top scorers. So Moku move away from the league. This be the top scorers chart of the 5 top scorers for the Ghana Premier League. 5-star, I would say, solid guy. They play for Nations FC. Stephen Amankona, 2 score 9 goals. Into they play for Chelsea. Chelsea. Then Albert Amor, they play for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He scores 7 goals. Then Samuel Atakubi of Gold Stars 2 scores 7 goals. And then Prince Tweneboa, when they play for Basake Holy Stars, into score 6 goals. It make the competition very, very tight. But I mean, Mo, if you're there, I want to find out from you this what he really they mean, because if you look at and guys, I will come back to you in studio, but I mean if you look at the way the numbering day 99776, what it mean to win a game? That side to get very competitive, or if you say as we have some case where we rest some of the players, it will give them some new power, make them score more goals in the rest of the 14 games where you indicate say left for the Ghana Premier League.
Well, the Premier League analysis is different. Look, all the Premier League teams have got to focus on getting a lot of defenders. If I want to mention all the 8 Premier League teams, I can tell you that their best players are defenders. Almost all the teams, their best players are their defenders. And that alone tells you that indeed, if you want to do something in the Premier League, of course, if you want to rely on your top scorer or your striker, it will be very difficult. And we've seen the mark. We've seen 18 goals, 17 goals, 22 goals here. And guess what? The season that recorded the least total goals in a season is 2021-22. But it is the season that recorded an individual most goals scored in the last 15 years. So clearly, if you are doing analysis of scoring, you need to pay attention to 2 aspects. Individual goal scoring, the goal scoring in general. And so 2021-22, Yawano gave us 22 goals in that specific season. In general, we recorded the least number of goals as compared to the previous season. So that is another one. But now, we need to credit these players. First, Achawote is not a typical striker. He's a winger playing from the right side or the left side. Just joined Nations FC. And if you look at how difficult these defenders have been, from Samba Unel, Joseph Abulon at Kotoko, to Kunedu Yadom, and Kevin Sibe of Hartofo, Brekun Chelsea, Zakaria Fuseni. You go to Yama Nuruddin Abdullahi, Suleiman Afatau. You go to Bibiani Gold Stars, Vincent Atinga Adai. You go to Karela United, Fatau Mohamed. In fact, all the Premier League teams have got these tough defenders that will make the game very difficult for every striker to score. And I feel Albert Amwa in his first season performing well for Kumasa Santi Kotoko. Now, one of the things I was looking at with regards to the top scorers chart would have to do with Steven Amankuna. He was scoring at Bekum Chelsea, went to Kumasa, struggled in the one season, rejoined Bekum Chelsea again. He was a top scorer last season, scoring 18 goals in 29 matches for Bekum Chelsea. And this season, he is a joint top scorer once again. And the possibility of Amankuna winning the goal king is high because last game he scored had a hat-trick, and becoming the second player to record a hat-trick this season after Samuel Atakumi of Bibini Gold Stars, netting 3 goals against Accra Lions at Sugar Kope. So clearly, I think apart from Steven Amankuna, who has shown consistency from last season, these are new players giving us new energy in the Premier League. And with the next season, we are going to see much of them. For Albert Amwa, due to injury, we are not seeing much of him this season after netting 7 goals for Kumasa Santikone. But I feel that if he returns back, he will give us a good competition. You see, August Nokra is playing in the Premier League for Bechem. At a point in time in the previous season, he was netting goals for them. But this season has been very difficult. Why? Because most of the teams have had some good defenders, and they are preventing a lot of good players from getting the important goals. So I want us to look at the goal scoring ratio based on how good a lot of players are performing at their defense for their teams. And I think that majority of the coaches are looking at how to defend more than how to get their attackers scoring. Of course, if you have good attackers and the defenders are very good, it becomes very difficult for you to get more goals.
Fantastic. I'll make you prep your top most clean sheets scripts for me. Hold on, they make I involve the guys for the studio. As you look through your sheet, I'll come to you in a jiff. But I mean, you guys, they write about the league, you follow the league as well. You mentioned important things. Before we come to the clean sheets bit, you mentioned important point about how the dynamics of the league day. So we don't know if he concludes say Kotoko go win. So if the Hearts coach they indicate say, I mean for the first clip we play, no, if they indicate say he go talk about winning the league somewhere June 8th, he'd be right?
Of course, and you're listening to what the numbers we Mo give away now. I think some time ago I was going through the same numbers and just to see how the pattern day. And I think after normalization, the highest points has been within 60 points range. And out of that, like what Mo said, the club way amass more points within the 60 range because that's 67. So, I mean, going back to the question that he asked, I think say for what Otaro said, fair, because for me, according to Mo, he has added the 7th position and the 6th position. But normally we know that teams like Bichem United, Brecum Chelsea, no disrespect, but the top 6 side, I think say you go stick your neck out for at least 2 or 3 clubs, and that be Kotoko Hearts and then perhaps BBN Gold Stars. The rest of the clubs in there, no disrespect, I think I said they provide just a bit of competition for those lads. But I think say for what Abubakar Ouattara said, I mean that be the truth, because if you take your time and you go through the numbers and you go through, for me, I will base my thoughts and analysis on post-normalization, because that be what I monitor. You know, so post-normalization, that be what happened. Because you check Kotoko, Gold Stars, and then Hearts of Oak, them they in that range. But you know, say Hearts, so them know say that be consistent.
Be 3-horse.
Oh yeah, for me, I think say it be 3-horse race.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What's going to prevent Kotoko per the points he gets? We have for him back of his mind say the last time he do the record, get about 67 points, win the league. What's go push Kotoko not to win this league? 37 points. He just need 30. 14 games left.
Therefore, avoid that long run of bad results. You see, say Kotoko, they start the season, now they go on like 6-7 games unbeaten. 5. Where all of a sudden they start lose games. They lose games, be like 4 in a row. Where it make them drop out to like 6. Where they start pick up again before the suspension of the league happened. So if they go avoid that dry run or that dry spell where do than they have now, then they go win the league. Because before the league start, I tip them say then they go win the league. Because this be second year of Dr. Prosper Ogum in second coming. Where the first year, you see say Charlie, they turn over the team. Where at the end, that season then they pick up nicely. Where this off season, before this season starts, they make quality purchases. They make them quality purchases. Where they make them quick in the off season. Then finish the season where they start, they pick the boys. So then put them together, train with them together before the season starts. So I watch the team and I say, oh no, these people are the team. They say they didn't go win the thing. So what's going to prevent them from winning the title? See, after they see the way the table make tight, 1 point pay, they separate the top 3. Then for avoid then kind of dry spells, where you go 4 games, then you no win game, 5 games, then you lose 4, then you draw 1. No, that one they don't do that in there. They make them forget. They don't go win the league because BBN then Hearts of Oak, the way then they then they lose or then they miss out on wins for that long a stretch. So even though they lose or draw games for that long a stretch, where your main competitor in the do one, then you get advantage, and that be where Gold Stars then had to go take advantage. But Kotoko they like I talk, then for avoid these contents. And what Sami talking be true. Team like Bichem United, Brecum Chelsea. Anytime they did the top 4, top 5 inside, me I know they shake because and this year to nations for the past 2 seasons. So
sure.
I know they shake because these teams really, make we be honest, them main focus be like say we go sell players, those kind of things. So by the time the league they can't end, then already they start they make plans, make them sell players, those things. So some of the players they defeat. Compete in some games because some go travel dancers, some too then go keep them to avoid injury, those things. So go see say then they drop off. So by the time the season go end, then they 4th, then they 5th, or then they 3rd because other seasons we don't get top 3 like that. But this season you get top 3.
Sure.
So that way how they see them say. Then the Hearts of Lions do the same thing. Then Hearts of Lions Nations FC became Brecum Chelsea. That be where me and the say them go finish the end of the season. But the top 3 there, I should say them go maintain them to the end of the season.
I think
Fantastic.
A very quick one.
Yeah.
I think for Hearts of Folk, my only issue be for Hearts of Folk be say it no should that be consistent. That's my only issue.
That be where I won't go.
Yeah.
Now, I will come back to you to talk about the heart inconsistent issue stuff. Mo, I don't say you listen to the guys and analysis that they make. It means say if we go the topmost clean sheet stopper, how strong your keeper day for the poll into the determine how or which team go if they win the league. Because if you watch the topmost clean sheets where it day now, you're gonna see say some goalkeepers of certain clubs where then they the top half of the league. Them are named the show. Benjamin Asare of Accra has of keep 12 clean sheets. Emmanuel Kobe. In fact, Hearts of Folk day third, BBN Gold Stars day second. BBN Gold Stars in goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe have 12 clean sheets. Then the became where my boy say be competition where they mount, you know. They have Dari Aziz Haruna into 12 clean sheets. Lawrence of Heart of Lions. Then initially, I feel say Heart of Lions going to win the league, but it better like Coach Bashir for they have some challenges small. Masaudu Inusa for Frediana Stars to have 11 clean sheets. But I'll make the focus day on the top half of the league. Benjamin Asare, Emmanuel Kobe, who they help in club win the league this season?
Yes, this has always been the story of the league. We have a record of the clean sheets. Currently, the record holder is Abdullahi Idrisu. In 2021-22, he amassed a total of 18 clean sheets, and no goalkeeper has yet
surpassed that.
Gone close to that record. It was Benjamin Asare. Yes, it was Benjamin Asare who tried last season for Great Olympics, 16 clean sheets in that season. I'm sure if Olympics played well at a point in time, could have helped him clinch that record or end that record of Abdullah Idris. But this season has been a very good season for him. He has 14 more matches to go. And if you look at these 3 goalkeepers, Benjamin Asare, Emmanuel Kobe, Dari Aziz Haruna of Bechiri United, these are shot stoppers pushing their size into winning the Premier League. I'm sure if you look at the records, it's just Kumasa Santi Kotoko who have not been consistent in terms of their number 1. We've seen Kamara Mohamed starting, Frederick Asare has been in for the team this season. So, of course, if you are not consistent in terms of who is your number 1, then it's going to have an impact. Now, let's go back to since we started recording clean sheets and its impact in the league.
Okay.
2020-21, when we did the clean sheets record, Razak Abelora and Richard Atta had 12 each. And you saw the position of their teams.
Yeah.
Richard Atta won the Premier League with Heart of Folk, won the MTN Cup as well. So clearly, he played a role in the team's success. Now, in 2021, though Bechiri United did not win the Premier League, it was Kumasa Santi Kotoko. But the reason why we didn't see much of Kumasa Santi Kotoko in that record has to do with that specific season. Abelora was imposed, Kofi Ba was imposed, and Dalad Ibrahim. So they did not have a consistent goalkeeper in that specific year. Now, Midiama SC won the Premier League. Guess what? Goalkeeper Felix Chei and Joseph Addo of Ediana had the same number of clean sheets, 15-15, that season. And then last season, Samatex won the Premier League. We saw their goalkeeper finishing second, Kofi Ba. And so clearly, clean sheets have got a role to play in their team success. And that means that goalkeepers would have a huge role to play. And for me, if Heart of Folk wins the Premier League, credit will go to Benjamin Asare for saving the sides at a point in time, a difficult moment. He's been the number 1. Aside that, he's been a commander at the back. He's been the supervisor. He's been a coach on the field of play. And that is helping them. Kobe, fantastic goalkeeper. Last season, pushed Bofo Akwatano, who were relegated in the Premier League, to the MTN FA Cup final. Failed to win the trophy. But to me, he was one of the most outstanding goalkeepers last season. And I'm not surprised he's pushing Gold Stars to winning the Premier League, because at a point in time against Heart of Folk, when they were leading by a goal to nil at the University of Ghana, he saved the penalty. And so he has had impact in about 19 games for BBL Gold Stars, Emmanuel Kobe has already made impact for the side. For Aziz Harun has done, I wouldn't say much of him because he's been part of the team for 4 seasons. When Abdullah Idrisu won the best goalkeeper in 2021-22, Aziz Addo was their 3rd goalkeeper. As at that time, they had Prince Asempa, who at a point in time played for Karela United there. So he was the 3rd goalkeeper. Last 2 seasons, he was still monitoring Bethel United from the bench. Last season, he started playing some games at a point in time. Then this season, commanding the number 1 position. He's proven that he's gained experience over the years. Lawrence Osei, very experienced shot stopper. And most of the points Heart of Lions have accumulated in their away games, Lawrence Osei has played a role. And a typical example of the matches Lawrence Osei played a key role has to do with Heart of Lions and Mediama SC at the new TNA Stadium. He was a fantastic goalkeeper on that specific day. I remember that day, a lot of Mediama SC supporters were giving him money for putting out an outstanding performance. And I think these shot stoppers are proving to be playing some key role in their team success. And I won't be surprised that among these teams, we are going to see one of them winning the Premier League. But majority of the credit would have to go to these shot stoppers for playing key roles in helping their team.
Fantastic point made. We could go for match week 21, then I will let you go. Because you talk about Accra Suffolk goalkeeper, I feel say if you have a scan at the next match week, and you look at Accra Suffolk, the match, it be one of the giant games for Accra Suffolk, make them play. So this be match week 24. Okay. Hearts they play Dreams FC. Hearts they play Dreams FC for University of Ghana. It look like Hearts they play home again. And Dreams FC, of course, they know they're the first 6, the top half of the league, but it will be bigger competition for them. In terms of their ability, they won't go back on top of the table as then they await. Well, already then they go play the Kotoko game, go there already. But I mean, guys, I won't come back in the studio. If we have more, we go elaborate more on that. You talk about salient point. Your goalkeeper, they form part of the dream for you to win the league. Hearts play for the Legon Stadium the other weekend. Then win, smooth sailing. We'll come talk about security issue because what my fans do, we know they support. But I mean, Hearts Dreams FC, it be a cool game for Accra and Suffolk.
Yeah, if we be cool, give them, because if you want challenge for the title, this be some of the games where you for try and win. Convincingly, like how they managed to win over the weekend against Young Apostles. But you see, as you finish in submission, and I want to touch on something about the inconsistency way they affects them. Because as a folk, if you listen to you very carefully, he praise Kotoko for something where them do be about the quality way them, recruit into the side. For Heart to Folk, yes, them try to bring in some players and all that. And for me, I think I say where Heart to Folk they right here on the leg lock, it be sake of Benjamin Asari. If not be him. Right here, I should say they make table or even maybe balance with relegation. But you see, the game against Dreams FC for be a game where them for try and win. But then again, Dreams also want to try and survive because where them they on the league lock, it be like they are balanced to survive right here because today them they in the relegation zone, today they are out and all that. So for me, if it be game way hard to focus for try and win, but this be side way. Also, they don't really be consistent. Of course, during the struggle, they won't go there. They also try to improve their points and all that. But to your question, if this be game where I think they had to for try and win. If they won't compete, then at least also leave the trophy. But my only problem be the my inconsistency.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll come back to you. Make you tell me about Kotoko Sama text. But I almost could go for this quick break. We come out, go try raise more on the line. Then I'm going to digest. Now, the reason why the league matches, match days be different, be say, so we get to match the 29, where we break because of the, incident where it happened. We for come back play 20, then we go continue. So our standing fixtures day where we go play. I will go for this quick commercial break. This be Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV. My name is Bernard Abe Koache. We'll come back right now. Welcome back to this Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV. And of course, we look at a lot of issues on Football Made in Ghana, especially the Ghana Premier League. And of course, we touch on the Black Stars issues. So Mo could wrap up, so we'll go allow Mo make he have your rest. There we go. Mo, the next match day be very important to Ghana football because it form part of who go win the league. Now, Saturday, Kotoko they play Samatex. What be the dynamics for that game? Mo. Okay, all right. We know
it is going to be very difficult. It is going to be difficult for the home side. You know why?
No, why?
If you are going back to history, you would say Samatex is one of the best home sides in the Premier League. And I've always mentioned, if you want to perform in the Premier League, you need to be outstanding in your home performance. And in the previous seasons, we've seen Samatex doing that. But guess what? In the last 5 home matches of FC Samatex, they are yet to win a fixture. Their last 5.
Wow.
And this is unbelievable. Last 5 Premier League home games without a win. And it started with Young Apostles. When Young Apostles went to beat them 1-0. When it started from there, I went back to the statistics. I realized that last season they lost to a newly promoted side, Nations FC. We thought it would end there. Then again, they lost to Heart of Lions. After their defeat to Heart of Lions, we thought it would end there. Then Nations FC went to pick a point, 1-1. We thought they could make progress with their new head coach. Heart of Oak went to draw again in Samaboy. Dreams FC went to pick 1-1 draw. So last 5 matches, they've lost twice, they've drawn 3, and this is one of their poor form. Now, if you pick Kumasi Asante Kotoko, if you look at all their away matches, they've lost to Bechem United, they've lost to Nsatreman FC, but they have had a consistent away run this season, having picked a win against Karela United, drawn against Mediama SC, drawn against Basake Holy Stars, losing only 3 of their away matches against Legon Cities, Bechem United, and then their last defeat in away against Nsatreman. But if you pick their last 5 performance, it's been one of the best, winning a total of 3 matches, losing 1 and also drawing 1 against Mediama Sporting Club. So for me, I think that in terms of consistency, Kotoko have got it. Kotoko's last 5 away matches have also not been bad at all as a Premier League team, and that makes them a title contender, winning as many as 3 this season. And so it puts them in a good advantage against FC Samatex. Now, Samatex Kotoko. Samatex have played Kumasi Asante Kotoko 5 times, both home and away in the Premier League. Guess what? Kotoko have recorded a total of 4 wins. Samatex have 1 win, and that was last season at home when they recorded 1-0 victory from a set piece from Imano Keyeke when they won the Premier League. And that is it. Samatex have always struggled playing against Kotoko. And if you look at the current Kotoko squad, playing against a Samatex squad that lacks a bit of potency up front. Because last season we saw Ivan Sosewusu netting some goals for them, Baba Hamadu Musa complementing his effort up front. But this season, it's just Baba Hamadu Musa. He's back from injury. And you just can't penetrate Kotoko's attack if you are a weak side. So if Baba Hamadu is back from injury, Mohamed Alassane Mankoyeni scored in their last game against Nsatreman, but it's yet to pick his form for the side since joining them this season. And this Kotoko defense, Samba O'Neill, Joseph Ablo, Patrick Esiedu, Lord Amwa, these are good, experienced defenders that will be very difficult for you to penetrate if you don't have that potency up front. And I don't see how Samatex can break through and get a goal against Kotoko. Really? Now, Samatex would have to look at how they are going to defend against Kwame Poku. And very experienced Kwame Poku. Aside him, Baba Yaya is also performing for the side. Peter Amidu Akwa has not been bad this season for the side. I don't see Samatex winning this fixture. I guess their best will be draw, especially when Samatex are out of the race as defending champions, and Kotoko looking at their opponent or their team that they are battling the league title with, Hartlepool, who are playing at home. And a slip in these away results will put Hartlepool in a very cool position in taking the lead as league leaders after match day 24. So it will be very tough for Samatex. I don't see them winning. Their best of results will be a draw. But if you give me the opportunity to look at Hartlepool Dreams FC, will be very cool so that we can do the permutations and see. Now, if you look at Dreams FC this season, they have become one of the worst away performers this season. So Legon Cities are yet to win away game this season, 8 losses, 1 draw. But for Dreams FC, they've won just 1 away game, and that is against Vision FC. And this is an abysmal performance as a Premier League side if you want to, make impact. Now, Hartlepool in their last 7 league games are unbeaten. Their last 7 league games. So I heard my brother talking about consistency. The last time Hartlepool lost a Premier League game was against Kotoko. That was in match day 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23. 7 consecutive matches unbeaten. And they've drawn against Samatex, Basake Holy Stars. And they've won all the matches. Okay. So clearly, if you are going to play against Hartlepool, you take note that you are playing against a side that are unbeaten in their last 7 matches. Now, aside they be unbeaten in their last 7 matches, Hartlepool are also yet to concede a goal in their last 5 matches. And so it will be very difficult in their last 5 Premier League games. And all those matches, Kunedu Yadom involved Hartlepool yet to consider. Now, obviously, Kunedu will be starting this game. The big challenge of Dreams FC has to do with their experience, because majority of the players have let John MP, Abdul Isa, Abdul Jalilu. These are key players that were instrumental in the team's success last season. Suhini is injured. He's played a role for them last season. So, of course, the lack of experience is going to have an impact. And if you pick Hartlepool against teams that lack experience, clearly the results have gone in their favor. Again, Hartlepool's last 4 home matches against Dreams FC. If you do critical analysis, Hartlepool have only failed to score once against Dreams FC at home. And so in 2020-2021, they beat Dreams FC 3-0. 2021-22, they beat Dreams FC 3-1. 2022-23, the game ended 2-2. And then 2023-24, the game ended 0-0. So clearly, it is always a goal galore when Hartlepool plays Dreams FC. And for me, I don't see how Dreams FC can stop the experience Hartlepool side, and especially when Kunedu Adam has picked form at the right time. And he going to play with Michael Iwa-Mensah, 4 and 5 Michael Ampelu, right side. Emmanuel Amankwa, very young player who has shown promising for me. One of the discoveries this is Emmanuel Amankwa of Hartlepool.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much, Mo Shaban, for explaining. Because then the league go on break for a minute, Mo really break that thing down from the back there, make it bring forward. Mo could understand. So thank you very much. I want to put the league issue on hold for here and move on to one of the next issue we will discuss. Mo could now shift our attention to the Black Stars. Now, the Black Stars of Ghana, the squad announcement. They delay small. The last cost are due for the FA. He tell me say it will come latest by today, but the day they go. So we could put them this week. By this week they go, the list will come. Then we will see, how it will go. But the budget for the Black Stars still no zoom in yet. We have issue of the budget in previous time. But again, the issue still there on ground. See, we don't know the budget if we will go into the game. Yeah, if you say the issue for the issue of concern.
Budget. Yeah, for the issue. Not for the issue, but for the issue. Because
why for the issue? Why not for the issue?
Like ideally, for the issue. How much will they spend on the Black Stars? If everything they work, for the issue. But it be issue because of the context we they deal with. That is Ghana expenditure, Black Stars expenditure. It be issue because of the timing.
Okay.
Right now, we dey resetting. And right now, government dey try cut expenditure across board. So ideally, budget no for be issue, but it be issue because of the timing, because of the context. It about and also because of the body way we dey deal with. The GFA not necessarily cover themselves in glory when it comes to expenditure. The money there go collect from the Ministry of Sports, then go provide give you. But how you spend that money, it be issue. And this one just not be the GFA. If the GFA plus the Ministry of Sports.
Oh, okay.
It about
okay.
So these two bodies again be involved in the budget.
But why yesterday we have Finance Minister talk for the floor? You not talk anything in relation to that.
He had a talk, no, because if you pop inside that, ideally, this will be issue.
Okay.
This not for the issue.
If it's like you mention them,
we they think about things where they involve people them livelihood, daily bread. These when people then they handle the Black Stars players, it not be them a daily bread. It about check like it be side gig.
Okay.
It not be them a daily bread.
Okay, I get you now.
It about but this thing, the budget, national budget, it be they involve people them a daily bread. So make we tackle that one before we can tackle this one.
Okay.
Here they talk no, like if we really put things in perspective, this not for the issue. And how much they spend on Black Stars, no, enough for the issue. But it can't make issue because right now, no, we try cut expenditure.
Okay.
Unnecessary expenditure.
Point made.
And this Black Stars team, this institution called Black Stars, then be the recipient of unnecessary expenditure. That be why this thing can make topic.
Okay.
Say, okay, right now government they cut cost across board. So this one to what's up? Okay. That be why this one can make topic. But like I talk, ideally, you know, for the issue.
Who could go watch the Black Stars assistant coach Desmond of they tell we say pressure no day, the squad go come. Issue no day, they go qualify. You make watch this come.
I think we have to look at ourselves first because we have enough quality in the squad to make sure that we perform on the day. Yes, of course, we want to also make the Ghanaian fans very proud of us. So it's very important that we give a really good performance against Chad at home. We're going to fight, and it's going to be a final. So for us, I think it's very important to make sure that this window is wrapped up very positive and make sure that the Ghanaian fans are very well and very happy. We have to look at our own strengths. Now both teams, which is Chad and Madagascar, both have new coaches. So we don't know how they're going to set up. We know the players, of course, but it's about us and how we get the boys ready to fight and make sure they give everything on the day.
I'll be the Black Stars assistant coach, Desmond of then do some shake up with them, bring them. You do wild things for under 20 where they promote them. My guys there then charge up. But when we go for this quick break, we come back in studio. They go tell we if we have the squad like they talk, and they depend on them as a technical team to get things right. Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV. My name is Bernard Abeko. Before the break, you hear the assistant coach of the senior soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana, talk. Desmond Ofe, you know, they with the team yet, but yeah, you know, you coach for the junior side, everything. I should say they talk to the coach and them. So you say we have the squad. It depend on them as technical people, make them produce results. We have Chad and Madagascar. Chad for Ghana, Madagascar for Morocco. We have the squad.
As in the players where they go do the job giveaway.
Where the coach talk, squad with the players. Oh. Or if you say like the squad as in technical team.
Oh no. I mean, Ofe and the rest of the technical team, they know say they don't get any option but to win these two games. no. As to whether we get the players or not, I mean, that'd be why I should say the president and the coach, then Steve Napier, them go room for Egypt, try and, talk to the players and maybe also try to amend some issues and all that. And so as to whether we have the players or not, I mean, if you get more Kudus way to play, week in week out, Partey they play, Semenyo. I mean, for Turkey, Djikou is there. If you go France, Salisu there, Elisha Wusu there, Gideon Mensah there. So as for now, we know some of the players where they go come. But as to whether if they come together, they go play and get away the wins, that'd be another question. Because we play Angola, Niger, then Sudan for these countries. If we know win. But like I said earlier, these be 2 games where it be crucial give the technical team. Because if they don't win these games, I don't know what will happen to them, to be fair. Because I think that's the reason why to them bring in your friend and Schaefer as well. Then in party will be named Pegai and the other guy.
Psychologist,
yeah. Yeah, then a video analyst. So this all be part of the reason why they bring these people on board. And so if they bring you on board where win these 2 games out, then I don't really know what will happen. Okay. So for me, I think these games be crucial for the technical team and the players. For the players, I think we have some of the players when they play some of the best football in Europe right here. So if they come down here, they will try and produce the same level of. But again, if what it is, if you don't beat Niger, Sudan, and Angola for here, try and make a statement against Niger, against Chad, and then Madagascar. It be simple as that.
Point made. On the backdrop of the point they build now, if you say pressure deal to Addo in top, say go they win these games.
Oh yeah, pressure go there. Oh, if you know qualify, go AFCON. That'll be the first thing. Qualify, go AFCON. And be say it be situation where like you miss out on some goal difference or maybe your players head plenty where you miss out on qualification. I always talk say if we look beyond statistics, and the statistics we say we don't qualify, go AFCON. But if you look beyond the statistics, the context is there inside, it still not they look good give O2. So pressure they in top say for deliver against Chad and Madagascar. Say we miss out on AFCON, at least the World Cup they will forgo. The World Cup they will forgo. And on top of that, right now, you will talk say, oh, yeah, the AFCON qualifiers and come a little bit too soon. Because we finish the 2024 AFCON no way you come in. Yeah. You come in, early new manager bounce, where you win the game against Central African Republic, then Mali. Yeah. Where right now, if you follow the top plus the AFCON qualifiers. So you can make arguments say, yeah, it come a bit too soon for Otto. Where they do plus a lot of chaos and things for the team inside. But now you settle because you're almost 1 year into the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't get excuse. True. So 1, you don't get excuse. 2, you mess up the AFCON qualification. So right now if you do the job.
Finally.
So pressure there is something in top one.
Fantastic. Finally, if you say this could be a test for more could see whether he learn from the AFCON mistakes.
Yeah. Because let's be frank, Chad will be the strongest team.
In fact, they win all them 4 opening games.
But for Africa, in African football, they are not. They are not. And even in world football,
they will be the biggest team out there. So we foresee signs where they show say, okay, you're offensive-minded. You as an offensive-minded coach, we foresee something. Okay, that be 1. Number 2, we foresee say, although maybe you learn something, the additions they make,
listen to them.
They reflect for the pitch top.
Make them, yeah, man.
You right now get Wolfgang Schaefer. Right now you get psychologists where we cry for plenty. So if they still know the show, then clearly it means say you still don't learn anything. It means say you still don't learn anything because Wolfgang Schaefer be advisor, your assistant, your new assistant that be Desmond Affair, it will be advisor more or less because if you check the game, they can't talk say, oh, if you do this, it will help you. If you do this, it will help you. Yeah. If you the coach, you go accept or you go blow them away. So if all this help they come to you, where we still know they see any better thing, then it means you still don't learn anything because at the end of the day, you get final word.
In a minute, you want to react to something.
Sure. Yeah. The reason why the FA then decide say they go retain Otto Addo, they say from everything them talk, them say if he come World Cup, they get proper statistics. So that'd be the reason why they retain now. But like you talk, if
that'd be one of the reasons.
Yeah, thank you. That'd be the one of the reasons. But like you talk, if you come Africa, Chad, I mean, I don't really know them rank on the FIFA rankings and even on the continent rankings. But I mean, if you get Chad, if you just dismantle them, you know. But like I'll talk now. You look at from the AFCON qualifiers and how we struggle, we mess up everything. Now you try and bounce back against a weaker opposition. But I don't really know how they go do one, you know. But about the question we asked you about whether them lend them a lessons. If you listen to the full interview of this morning, he talks they meet, them discuss together with Schaefer, where they tell say them learn them from their mistakes. So we just for be patient, make we calm down. Next week, we will all go to Accra Sports Stadium there and go watch the Black Stars play, whether they learn from their mistakes or not. But you see, the point is, if they don't win these 2 games, I don't know how this team go bounce back again.
If they don't win them 2 games, they don't know how the senior national team go to bounce back again. Big statement. Moku Talanku will come back next week, God willing. Come they discuss the squad proper and what they're going to do on the pitch on that day. In list we go bring out, we'll talk about them plenty on this show. Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV. Thank you, sir. You make time, join me on the show, discuss important issues, and of course, make time, watch the show as well. Thank you, Samuel Apia. Thank you very much, Jamie, 2 solid writers for West Africa and beyond. My name is Bernard Abeko. Thanks to the guys that did the back there. They make the whole show solid. We'll cross same time next week. This is Football Made in Ghana on Channel 1 TV.